welcome, Taurus, to your mid-month reading for March. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button. Welcome back, Bull Gang. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. I've already picked the cards. We're doing the Akashic Tarot for the mid-month. Okay, switching it up a little bit. I'm loving this setup already. I've already got the cards out. Let's get straight into this. We have the King of Scrolls. You are coming out as this beautiful King of Scrolls. This is talking about the understanding and having the greater clarity of thought. Okay. Now is a great time to pursue new interests, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture or two. This is also talking about longing for deeper understanding and that greater clarity, right? Saying, I need to know what is going on, wanting to understand this wisdom that's compelling you. Now, we love that because we have the will, wisdom, and mind coming out. Okay, so this is also saying, wow, I've learned something. I'm going to learn something of something that's going to become very clear to me that I've been waiting for, some kind of wish fulfilled, some kind of wish fulfillment that's coming through for you. This is going to bring in a new rebirth. This is going to bring in a huge transformation for you guys, this greater knowledge, right? This is something that has to also do with something I've been looking at with the smallest, right? This is intricacies in industry. This is something that I've really been planning, something I've been working on little by little by little by little, right? That maybe I had needed some kind of understanding. It doesn't matter if it's love, if it's career, it doesn't matter what it is. You guys know what it is, right? Okay. So this treasure trove of discovery is waiting for you. So let your mind and your life soar, right? So whatever it is that you guys know that you're looking really for this wisdom, whether it's even maybe spiritual practices, whatever it is that you're learning and looking for that answer, there's a new exciting direction coming towards you, meaning you're going to get that aha moment. This time is coming, right? Looking at all the small details. It's going to make you look at all the small details. That's what the Seven of Scrolls is. That's what this is. It says, look at all the small details. Do not allow anything that seems like a coincidence to go by. Nothing is coincidence, right? Everything is there for a reason, and it's for you to look at. Look at it from a wider perspective, right? Because that's where your wishes are going to come true, because your wishes are coming true. This will bring in the wish fulfillment, having that aha, which will change everything. Opening your mind with the will, wisdom, and mind. The will, wisdom, and mind card is talking about an enormous power, balance, and expression. The divine moving through you equally, okay? You're working immediately with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies, okay? The gold crown, it has a gold crown at the top. This gold crown is very important. This is what's raised high above it. You'll likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. It is likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. And also that crown is bringing in what? It's unlocking those potentials, unlocking that aha, right? That answer, that knowing, taking advantage of this time to use these powers as well as possible. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power into the world. Now, I think this is very interesting because we are doing, right, we're having a lunar eclipse, and this eclipse season, right, and next month is going to be the solar eclipse season. So you have two very powerful months going on right now to be able to have that will, wisdom, and use that mind, right, and really unlock things, right, and especially with this lunar eclipse, right, because it's like it's bringing things out, right, hidden things that are hidden want to come forward, right? So, and being that, we just got through that new moon as well, right, as we are cleansing and clearing things out, looking deep within ourselves, saying, what is it that I truly want? With the wishes fulfilled card over here, it is talking about seizing the moment, having success, right? The time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a small time or even a large time, but even in these moments, victory is assured for you. There is an abundance of sweet nourishments and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. Now that's interesting that these two cards come out like that, because with the will, the wisdom, and the mind, it has a lock. And this is the key. Interesting. Now, isn't that interesting? Interesting how that is. It says, and this is a key card. That's interesting. How interesting is that? No coincidence, my friends. What did I just say? Nothing is a coincidence. They came out together, because through this card here is saying you are sure to find the answers within, unlocking, because of the power that's coming through you. The wish is fulfilled. And the scroll is the what? What is a scroll, right? It's like asking yourself, like, what's a scroll? The scroll is that finding the answers, right? Having the messages. For you are the king of scrolls, right? And you might even run into the king of scrolls as well. Let's put it that way. Maybe it's you running into this fire sign. That's a fire card. Okay, saying you might be running into this king of scrolls who has the answers, who says something, right, that gets your mind going with the will and wisdom. Okay, so we'll take it both ways, right? Maybe I get the answers from someone else. They said something and it made me go, boom, wait, what? What did you say, right? You're going to do what? Or maybe they're going to help you out through the situation. Because it says, too, that this could be a man or a woman, okay, that you could be running into, who could be an author, a teacher, a communicator, and bring some kind of wisdom through their own studies and spiritual practices. So be open to the guidance of this person, for it could help lead your life in exciting new directions, right? So whether it's coming from your own dreams, your own mind, or through someone else, everybody's going to be a little different. This is a general reading. Okay, so, okay, guys. Very interesting. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's pull a couple of cards over here and see why. What is going on over here in the mid-month? Very powerful. Very powerful, powerful month right here in the mid-month. And remember, it might not 100% happen in the mid-month. This is just when the energies are pulled. Because time is fluid, okay? Yes, because it says that I've been carrying a lot of burden, a lot of stress when it comes to this situation. I'm waiting for this completion. I'm waiting for this wish to be fulfilled. I'm waiting for this help, right? And it just feels like there's no end in sight. Where's the end? The end is on its way. Spirit says it's time to stay nurturing and reliable. Keep providing, right? You might be working with this person. Now, this person might not be a fire sign. It could be the Queen of Pentacles, right? It could be a Capricorn, or just another earth sign in general. But what it's saying is, think of the practical things that you've been doing. Rely upon your will and wisdom. That's what it is. Rely on your will and wisdom. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard it. You, as yourself, are also the Queen of Pentacles, my dear Taurians, only for the fact that it's saying that you, within yourself, hold the pinnacle. So whether or not you're holding on, somebody else is helping you or not, no matter what, you are still the Queen of Pentacles. You're holding on to your own supportive, reliable energy and doing the work. You're doing all the hard work. It's you, no matter what, in the end, who holds the key, no matter what. Look, someone can come to you and give you a message. Someone could come to you and say something, but if you don't pick it up and don't see it, then it's useless information, right? It's you who holds the key no matter what, you who holds the pinnacle, okay? And underneath, back to that is the Ace of Pentacles. There's the wish come true. There's that wish fulfillment. For the abundance will come as you're venturing towards this situation, as this gift is being unlocked towards you. You will see that. And underneath the, look at that, underneath the death card is the death card. Wow, these cards are so in sync with each other. And with the will and the wisdom, you actually have the Tower. And the Tower is not a bad card in this. What is it, my friends? Come on, we know it. It's the Great Awakening. It's the spiritual awakening. It's the understanding. It's that revelation, that sudden insight and that change that's coming with the wisdom and the power. This is going to cause a sudden change. And it might cause a little bit of a Tower moment. Maybe you need a Tower moment. Maybe you're all like, you know what, but I have to have that Tower. So I'm hoping it'll cause a little upheaval. Because sometimes when we really want something to 100% crash and burn, to what? rebuild something stronger, something stable. The Ace of Pentacles is the strongest, most stable, right, ace of them all. Nothing moves a rock, right? Nothing really moves a mountain, except for God Almighty himself, right? The universe himself. But the point is that sometimes we cannot just make, you know, big moves without there having to be some kind of chaos or upheaval, right? So if you know that it's going to be a tower, and, you know, with that great awakening, because no matter what, the will and the wisdom is the great awakening, the sudden insight of the, there's that aha, right? To the what? To the challenge of the wish fulfilled. Wow. Having the mental clarity of the understanding is going to bring you into this authority and this leadership role. I just read that. What did we just say? With the King of Scrolls comes great authority and leadership. What's the will and power and wisdom say? It brings in great authority and leadership. So there it is. Making you into the King of Swords, saying this is where I'm going to stand for the knowledge, for the understanding that this is where I have to, holding my own. For some of you might be holding your own, and it might cause some kind of upheaval to where you do feel like, you know what, this is what I really wanted, but I do know I need to protect myself or protect my energies so I can persevere, so I can actually get what I want with my wish come true. Sometimes wishes come true don't work with other people. Maybe you have to go against the grain, right? Where you know, okay, well, you know what I'm wishing for is going to cause competition. What I'm looking for or wishing for is going to cause upheaval and disastrous chaos for another person or a company or something. But it has to be that way because it needs to be shattered so that I can get what I'm looking for. Okay? And this is going to bring in that love. That's going to bring in the things you love, the contributions, the attainments, the wealth, the long-term success that you're looking for, that gift. And you know what it is, right? You understand what's going on. But just remember that within this time period, all of a sudden, you're going to have this great kind of awakening to this situation. Like I said, whether it's coming from somebody else, yes, because your time is now. Whether it's coming from someone else or it's coming from the universe itself, no matter what, the universe was involved because you needed this. You need this. You need to wipe that clean. This is this is about karma. I say it all the time because we know that there's karmic deeds coming. We know there's things we're pushing for. It's not just 100% of manifestation. It's like this is something that I'm on my destined path to do. This is something that might even be fated for you to understand with the Wheel of Fortune. But you know that there's been ups and downs to the situation. We see that with the 10 of Wands. It's taken a long time. I'm waiting. I've been blessed. I'm waiting for that happiness. I'm waiting for my soul to soar. I'm waiting for this new opportunity, making a new chapter, not even a new chapter, right, guys? This is a whole new book, right? A whole new book, a whole new journey for myself, trusting in my life and trusting with blind faith this whole time that something is coming in and finally feeling like it's definitely coming. And knowing that this is the turnaround that I've been looking for, staying as courageous as possible, waiting for the Ace of Wands, putting in all the power and potentials. There's a lot of potential and a lot of growth when it comes to this, but it also says you've had so much growth. You've had put in so much willpower, so much desire, that it's almost like it's inevitable for you to have this and receive this. And like I said, please, my friends, understand that these readings of mid-month does not 100% mean that these readings I do at beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month does not mean that they 100% will come in during that time period. It's when I do the readings and the energy is there for you, right? Energy is fluid. Some of you might have it happen now. Some of you might be next month, right? So even though they have times on them, that's just the times I'm putting them out there for you and gathering that energy for you. Okay, it's not always 100% like that because it is a general reading. Shit, sometimes even my, personal readings aren't 100 like that. Sometimes it might be a couple of days after, a week after, right? Especially when you're dealing with other people. Other people are in the mix. Oh my gosh, right? It's like, no, we gotta wait for you. I did a reading for myself a couple of months ago. It was so funny because it was like, I know my husband was ready, but he wasn't ready. So it was supposed to be that time, but then he pulled away and said, oh, no, I don't want to do that. So then he was like, man, you were supposed to do it that week, but you didn't. No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't feel like it was the time. I was like, oh, God. So you have to understand that's the way things always work. Okay. It got there. It's just that, boy, it was about 5 days late. I was like, dang, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for pulling back. Anyway, so we have the movement. And yes, it could feel something like you might be tempted. There could be someone around you tempting to do stuff. But the devil over here is a really good energy. Okay, we don't want to see it as a bad energy. It's a really good one because it's saying you're grounding yourself, Taurus, for the Knight of Wands, for your passions, keeping yourself grounded, not giving anything any restrictions. You're saying this is coming. This is going to do what it needs to do. I don't need to do this. I don't need to do that. If it's like if I'm manifesting, I don't need to be giving it all these restrictions. Why are you giving manifestation restrictions? You're just supposed to trust with blind faith that it comes in. There is no restrictions, right? Unless you know for a 100% fact that it's like they have to text me through a text. Because otherwise I don't have any other way of talking to them, so I have to wait for that text. You see what I'm saying? Listen, it said 100% has to be that way, and you know it. But other here, like, I have to go dye my hair before this happens. You don't have to have your hair dyed, okay? Just forget it, okay? Just wait for it to all come together. When it comes together, then go dye your hair. You'd be surprised how many people want to put these weird restrictions on things, right? So, no, and this is saying you're going to move fearlessly, keeping yourself grounded, keeping yourself non-attached to things that restrain you from waiting for some miracle to come in, waiting for something that's already aligned with you to come in. Okay, I love it. I love it. Just keep going fearlessly. Okay. Love that. And do not feel like you lack anything. Now is not the time to be sitting over here going, well, I don't know if I don't have this and I don't, you know what? No, you do have that. Keep telling yourself, I do have this and I do have that. Now is not the time for insecurities, fears, loneliness, needy behavior, isolation, lack of mindset, right? No, that holds things back. We don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? No, we're on the way to investing, on the way to working hard. Get those views going, waiting for this to come in, knowing what is time now, getting the introspective that you need and waiting for the miracle to come in. Look at the Page of Cups is coming in with the what? With the new love. Does it have to be a page? Does it have to be a person? No, it could be just the creator itself. The idea, the wish itself coming in. Saying, here is your happy surprise. Here is your gift. Here is your wish fulfilled. And understanding from a higher conscious level and the understanding of what? Trust and seeking in wisdom, that this is coming for you at this time. Okay. Wow. Holy Gemini. Holy Gemini, Taurus. Okay. That is a beautiful, beautiful message. Best message coming out for Taurus, please. Clarity of belief. Loving that Ace of Swords coming out with manifestation. Feeling like you're in magic. Feeling like it's magical. Giving and receiving. Here comes the gift. The giving and receiving is a part of presents, gifts, surprises. And love abounds, Ace of Cups. Wow. But it's because you're in the knowing. And you know you're in the knowing. And I know you're in the knowing. Deep down inside, you will know you're in the knowing. Okay, guys. That was it for you. Until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.